The views expressed by our guests in the following video are solely the opinions of our guests and do not necessarily reflect the views and or opinions of the Ola 7 podcast show. Viewer discretion is advised.
Salmonani Makadi, hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Life and Stuff. It's been a minute, but we are back. We are back with a bang. I do hope that you've been having a good time. I hope that all is well. Although I kind of feel like 2025 has been, the beginning of it has just not been, I don't know, is it just me or we are all going through this together? Because it's not to make sure. And it's even, say, help me out in the comment section. How has been your 2025 so far? Maria ko iriku tenderere. Iripo ere mari. Zuru famba say. Kana tindindu kurasika ndindi siri kuziva road yekufamba. Kana muri kwa mukuziva. Kune mari mongo ndudzo kuti Noma abuda wakananga wakadai. Zvinoita. Anyway, you know how we do right here on Life and Stuff. We bring your favorite people, then we have conversations with them, get to understand them outside of their fame and all that. We just want to have an appreciation of the people that we see maybe on social media or on TV, right? And today we have the pleasure of welcoming a true style Marvin to Life and Stuff. She's the person you call when you need to elevate your style, your image, whether it's through fashion, grooming, or those subtle yet essential rules to etiquette. From curating the perfect look to helping you exude confidence in every situation. She's the ultimate guide to personal style. With a keen eye for detail and an innate sense of grace, she's a stylist, image consultant, grooming coach, and brand influencer. Like all in one. She's just, that girl. Please join me in welcoming the fabulous Flo the Stylist. Hi, Flo.
Hi, Noma. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay. And Maria, going to attend it.
Bichan.
How's been 2025 for you so far?
It's been okay. It's been okay, yeah. I can't complain.
Praise
okay. I'm trying to stay positive.
Right?
Yes.
I'm at a point where I've lost the will to be positive. So I'm just saying, 2025 has been showing me flames, eh?
Are you giving up?
I don't know. They say there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
I'm still somewhere at the beginning of the tunnel. So yeah, maybe if I get soon. Soon, I'll see the tunnel. Mm-hmm. So yeah, before we get into like the actual conversation, I want us to play a game. We just do Would You Rather, fashion edition also, because you are a fashionista.
All right, okay.
So first one, would you rather never wear heels again or never wear makeup again?
Never wear heels because I love my makeup.
Yeah,
I love makeup.
Would you rather only wear black for the rest of your life or only wear white?
Only wear black.
Right.
Yeah, I love black.
I love
black so much.
Would you rather have unlimited access to high-end designer clothes but no accessories, or unlimited accessories but only budget clothing?
Unlimited clothes. Yeah, unlimited clothes.
Right.
Because, accessories you can go minimal, but with the clothes is the main thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would you rather be known for having a signature style but always feeling slightly out of place, or constantly changing your style and never quite finding the perfect look?
Signature style.
Right.
Yeah, signature style is the way to go.
Would you rather have a fashion stylist or a personal shopper who picks out your wardrobe for you every season?
Personal shopper. Because shopping is stressful. Shopping is really stressful. I feel like you can style on your own, like you can style your clothes on your own, but you need a personal shopper, someone who can actually go to the shops and shop for you.
What if they get the wrong things?
Now that would be a problem.
Right?
But yeah, personal shopper.
Okay. Would you rather dress in bold prints every day or stick to neutrals for the rest of your life?
Neutrals.
Neutrals.
Yeah, I love neutrals.
Okay. Would you rather have an unlimited shoe collection or an unlimited bag collection?
Shoe collection.
Right.
Yeah.
Anytime, any day. Would you rather wear one color for the rest of your life or only? I know. I think this is similar to what we did. Something happened to my thingy. Or would you rather wear one color for? No. Would you rather spend a whole day shopping for clothes or a whole day pampered at a spa?
That's a difficult one. I think shopping for clothes, because I can't get enough of clothes. I love clothes so much. So I think I would rather spend my day shopping. Yeah, shopping for new clothes. Yeah.
You don't want no spa, no pampering whatsoever.
I do, but I feel like the massage within what?
Then
okay. I want something new in my wardrobe. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So the one was, would you rather wear one color for the rest of your life or only wear one style, e.g. casual or formal?
One style.
Is
One
it?
style. Because
Yeah,
one
one
color,
color,
it'll get boring.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, thank you. I think now we have an idea of your fashion sense.
Yeah,
So now we get into it. So who's Flo the Stylist?
Okay.
How would you describe yourself?
So I'm a fashion stylist, an image consultant. Well, I'm a graphic designer by profession, but I'm now doing more of this. Yeah, and yeah.
Really?
Yes, I have two handsome boys.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and what else can I say about myself? I don't even know what to say.
Okay. So with graphic designing, what then made you like put this? Did you like completely put it aside, or you still do it on the side as well?
I think I've now completely put it on the side. I grew out of it because I felt like it was a bit constraining for me. You know, being on your computer the whole day. I realized I'm someone who loves to be out there. I love, with fashion, like what I'm doing now, you get to be creative. You get to do different things all the time. I felt like with graphic designing, I would always be on my computer and I felt like nakasungiriro. So I didn't like that. So yeah, I grew out of it. But you can still design.
But you studied for this.
Yeah, I did.
For how many years?
4 years.
I don't get you. I don't get you people.
I don't know what happened.
You study for something for 4 good years.
Yes.
And then you wake up one day and you're like, nah, I'm going out of this.
Feeling it.
I'm not feeling this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think as people, we evolve at times.
We do, right?
And then you get to discover, as you grow, you then discovered, okay, I think I'm a fashion stylist. I love fashion, so let me go with this. And it's also something that I enjoy. So you want to do something that you enjoy. Exactly.
So would you say tertiary education is supposed to be maybe later in life when someone now has the freedom to choose and now they have understand who they are?
I can't really say that. I feel like maybe I don't think for Van Vakawanda they do what I did. Also change. If you know what you want, I think it's important to just do it at an early age. But I don't know. It just happens.
It just happens.
Yeah, it just happens.
There's like a lot of people. Some will say, oh, I did this because my parents wanted me to do this. Oh, I did this, but now I don't think this makes sense.
Exactly.
And I'm like, but that's like 4 years of you doing something.
Like you wasted your years.
Yes, like you wasted your time. But then again, of course, I think it comes in handy somewhere, somehow,
exactly.
Right? What you studied for with your styling now.
Yeah, it then helps you in the path that you will take later. You can't say you wasted your 4 years. Whatever that you learned per 4 years, it will help you.
Somehow,
exactly.
Right? Oh, okay. Okay. So growing up, what kind of a kid were you? I
think I used to love clothes so much, but I never really paid attention to it. But now that I'm a fashion stylist, when I look back, I realize, okay, I think I actually loved clothes because I would always get in trouble with my mom because I would always change clothes.
Right.
So I don't have fake cards and no change. So maybe that was me, bringing out the stylist that was in me. But at that time, this is what you are. Yeah.
And I bet you were always very picky. Yes.
This is not, I don't want this. Yeah, I remember this at the time. I even now, I still say to my mom, you were not supposed to do that to me. So I knew that it was Ziva, because at times people think, but I was that child. I knew what I wanted. No, this is not looking good on me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what initially sparked your interest in fashion and image consulting?
I think it really started getting strong when I was in uni, because I would dress up going to my lectures. I was never that student. I don't go pick simple. You know how students dress, like comfy clothes. I would always dress up. So I think it then sparked this interest in me, your fashion. And then I started, as you get compliments from people, when people say, we love your style, then start seeing, good, okay, I think this is my thing. And then you start, and then every time I would follow, if I go on social media, I would follow my stylist or those people who are into fashion content. And also, if I'm watching something on TV, I would watch those makeover shows.
Okay.
They used to really excite me.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you say you used to dress up in college, give me a clear picture of what would you would usually wear on a daily.
Let's say I'm going for a lecture, I would wear jeans, then a blazer, something that people would normally wear when they're doing their presentations. Because my blazers, for some, they would then wear their blazers, but they have presentations. But for me, a blazer was like an everyday thing.
Oh, and heels?
No, not heels.
Okay.
The ups and downs of a campus. You can't really wear heels. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would dress up, and then my earrings, my bangles, Coco types of like my ring. And, I would just be bold, and then I would wear makeup, something that a student wouldn't normally do.
Oh, okay. So how would you describe your personal style?
Okay. I think I'm more of, I love the smart chic look, more like an elevated casual, whereby you mix your casual pieces with formal pieces. Something, Chekuti, if I'm to go for lunch, it makes sense. And if I'm to then have a meeting, it also makes sense. I'm not someone who loves the very comfy, casual type of look. I'm more of I mix my formal pieces and my casual pieces.
Okay. So does your personal style influence how you then style other people?
Yeah, I think to some extent. Right. I sometimes I have to remind myself, okay, Flo, you're helping someone who's not you. Because for some people, they don't even like the smart casual looks. They're more of, they want to be very comfy. Yes. So to some extent, yeah, it influences how I help other people. Because I then try to make them understand why it's important to always look polished, especially if you're a business person. In as much as, let's say you're in the informal sector, that people would then think, my business is informal. I don't think I need to look as, polished as, but, I encourage them, you know what, you need to have that look here, whether you're going to see a client, whether you're going to your child's school, you have to look put together.
Oh, okay, I see. What's your favorite type of client to work with?
Favorite type of client, someone who has a teachable spirit. Because what I realized is people come to you for help, but it's not everyone who
they want to correct you at the same time.
Exactly. Or they try to justify what they are currently doing. Say you tell her, you know what, these dresses don't work on you. No, Flo, I'm wearing these dresses because, there are people who defend their current state. So I think my favorite type of client is someone who's willing to learn, someone who's open to something new also. Because munani ngajara a certain type of dressing for a long time. So when they come to you now, ukatanga utomudza something that is totally different, that would look good on them. Vamwe resistant to change.
Okay. So what do you think is the most important factor when styling someone, especially for a special occasion?
For a special occasion. First things first, they need to have something that works for their body type.
Denial most of the time.
My body type, because you can wear the most beautiful dress or the most expensive suit, but if it's not working for your body type, something so that's the first thing, the body type. You have to pick something that works for their body type and also something that is appropriate for the occasion that they are going to. Because you can't go to a wedding in Jimwe. Something like that. Yeah. So I say dressing for their body type and also picking the right outfit for the occasion.
Okay. Say Noma, I came for you to style me. I want to go for an event. I'm slim, right?
Yeah.
And I'm so adamant. I'm like, this is what I want. How do you then handle me as a stylist?
Well, I think I just explain. I explain in a good way and explain to someone, okay, this is nice, but you have to be honest with yourself. Okay, this doesn't work for my body. Because we have vanhu kuti vanochiva chinhu but chisingabude paari. So I try to explain kuti this is your body type and this dress will look, it's overwhelming on you, it's too big on you, this one is too short, it's not looking good. So I try to explain, and kakawanda, the person will understand, and they'll end up picking something that's good for them. And pictures really help. Someone else we take pictures, and then when they look at the pictures, they'll see, okay, but I think this is not working.
Makes sense.
Yes.
So would you say your job is easy, or that you have days where?
Yeah, I think for me it's fun. I can't say it's easy. It's fun because I'm helping people, and I think that's a bit that's fulfilling for me, that you're helping someone to put out the best image of themselves. And for me it's fun. I can't say it's stressful.
Okay.
Or maybe because I enjoy it so much.
Okay. And I think for the general public, having like a personal stylist, it's something that we are warming up to.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So your clientele, how is it? Do you like work with strictly people from the other side of Samora, or we can still contact you and you work with us?
Personal styling is for everyone.
Okay.
But it's just unfortunate that it's not everyone who can afford it. So that's why now I make use of my page where I share the tips so that the tips are available to everyone. But that's really personal. Those are the people who then the people who can afford my services. So one-on-one now, I'm working with you. I wish I could do it for even the people who can't afford, but also, it's about
taxing as well.
Exactly. You need, because but then you need the money to buy the clothes after I tell you. So it then ends up just being mostly for the elite.
This is Flo telling you she's expensive. Don't play with her. Can you share like one memorable moment where your styling choices made like a real impact on someone's life?
On someone's life. Okay, I remember when this lady approached me, she needed help, and she was saying she had let herself go. You know what happens after having, let's say, 2-3 children, you might lose yourself, the body has changed. So she had lost her confidence, and then she approached me, and I helped her regain her confidence. So this woman was saying, I no longer take pictures. And that was the last, because when I'm talking to someone, okay, send me your pictures, show me, I say, she didn't have any. Said, I don't remember the last time I took pictures, even when we're at an event. I actually volunteered to take pictures, and I'm not in the pictures. So I helped her, and she regained her confidence, and she actually went on to start a page where she's now posting her looks. So for me, that was really, that was beautiful. To think that this was someone who was not even taking pictures, and now she's now,
like, I did that.
Yeah, she now has a page where she's posting her pictures. That was, really good.
Okay. What's the most common image-related mistake you see people make, and how can it be avoided? I've seen a lot of these on your page.
Yeah.
Recently, you were posting one about showing bras and stuff.
Yeah, revealing your undergarments. That's a big one. People don't know that your undergarments are supposed to be hidden under your clothes. That's why they're called undergarments. They're supposed to be under your clothes. So when you're wearing your clothes, just make sure your bra doesn't show. And I think the biggest one is not dressing for your body type. Like I said, people think there are people who actually believe that fit but you just need to understand kuti body yakaita sei. Do I have a pear shape body? Do I have a rectangle body? And then you understand ukangoziva hembe dzinofita your body, you're good.
But it's not neta ka Flo. Ora ndiri slender and but ndaona Flo akapfeka hembe ndaichiva because yakanaka paari. Ndiri kuda kuipfekawo. Saka poitwa say, is it that you just have to then know kuti idzembe torekanaka sei? Ayenderana nenandifana kungoichiva.
Yeah, that's what I actually teach people.
That's a tough one.
That's what I actually teach people kuti pane zvimwe zvaunofana kuona zvakanaka but zvakanaka pana Noma. Not on me. Like, I love this look that you have there, you know, the crop top and the jeans. I love it, but my tummy is a bit big. So so you have to be honest with yourself. Yeah, that's what I teach people. Be honest with yourself. Pane zvimwe zvinhu that you have to accept. Okay, this is nice, but not on me.
Not on me.
Yes, if you want to look good all the time, be honest with yourself and choose what works for your body. You'd rather stick to what works for your body than kupinda kwa yeah, and then end up looking like a mess.
Okay, so I'm a what do they call it? Is it I'm on the bigger size, right? And I want to go.
Sizes.
I'm plus size. That's exactly the term I was looking for. I'm plus size, and I want to go to an event. And I say plus size. Maybe I'm a size 38, size 40. I want to go to an event.
Yeah.
But I want to keep it simple and classy at the same time. What do you think I should go for? Like something that's simple and accessible at that time. How would you style me?
What type of event?
Let's say it's just a formal event.
A formal event. If you're plus size, especially if you have a big tummy, you want to go for the feet and flares. You know, the clothes that fit at your waist and then they flare. Because the flare will just hide the tummy automatically. Yes. So I think that would be something I would recommend that. Especially for my events. Like my events, you have to wear those special dresses. Let's say it's a wedding or a high tea. That is the easiest option. Just go for the feet and flares. They'll just hide the tummy. And if you're going to go for maybe a suit, go for the suits that have long blazers.
Long blazers.
Yes, because they hide the sides. And they hide, even if you close the button, you hide the tummy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm a slender. I'm going for a cocktail party. Right? And I'm like really slim, like
slim.
very thin legs and all. Hey, how would you style me?
Well, for cocktail dresses have to be short. So you have to go for something that's something that has a bit of shape and structure to it. It can be short, it can be a short dress, but maybe some peplum detail.
Okay.
So it will add a bit of curves to your body. Yeah. Or some detail, kind of ruffle somewhere. So you have, because for very slender, they usually say, I don't want to look like a stick. I don't want to look too straight. So when you don't want to look like that, you have to look for something in a shape and a structure.
You want the attention to go somewhere else, not necessarily on your body.
Yes. So avoid something vachanya your drawer body yacho. Just go for something that is a bit of detail. You're not going to ruffles or you're not going to squat a bow somewhere. So it will distract the eye. The eye will be drawn to the detail and they won't be looking at, your body.
Okay. So obviously you also do grooming and etiquette.
Yes.
I'm Noma. I'm going to, I saw you post about this, but I just want you to then say it to the public. I'm Noma and I'm going for an event. How do I act? How do I behave?
Yeah. Because, when you're going Panevan, you have to act in a certain way. So etiquette is the polite behavior in social and professional settings or setups. Yeah. So things like just being someone, let's say greeting, you have to greet people with a smile. That's a number one. Because you greet them with a smile. You don't want to be this grumpy person. Okay, what's wrong? And then learn to say please and thank you. Oh yeah, may I please have this? May I please sit here? Thank you when you've been offered something or when you get help. And then also respect people's personal space. When you are somewhere, respect people's personal. Pana doesn't get to respect a personal space. Or I'm sitting next to you and I'm my message.
Yeah, people want to do that. Yeah.
It happens a lot. So you have to respect people's personal space and also mind your language. Avoid, obscene language. Panimwe language is not to it. Or charisa to set up it say urku place yageda say even slang panepa isingaite. Ana bolato. Panepampo you have these important people, Kagaranma delegates, you can't be using a certain language or you've gone for a very formal event, pane language yatingatoshandise. Yeah, zvakawanda, can't really finish it all, but it's just having a polite behavior and just being gracious when you're with other people so that they feel comfortable. You don't want anyone feeling uncomfortable because of your presence.
I was chewing gum, then I thought, oh my goodness. That's the first I saw Flo saying, oh,
Yes.
utsenga gum, usatsengere badenga, uchita noise.
She reads some camera, yeah, that's another one.
Oh, okay. So how do you then help clients develop like a personal brand that reflects their values and lifestyle?
So when I'm helping a client, I ask them questions. Like I start by asking where they are currently, because ndechida kuunderstand kuti munhu auya kwandiri ari pastage ipi, and also their profession, the type of lifestyle, and what they're trying to achieve. Yes, what they're trying to achieve and how they would want other people to perceive them. So you then get an understanding and then you help them. Because when I'm helping, I also want the person to feel comfortable at the end of the day. Yes, I'm coming in with new ideas, but I have to make sure they're also comfortable with what I'm introducing to them. So I have to work with the type of person they are. Because Momono is not a loud person. They don't like attention. But maybe I'm thinking orange works on her for a skin tone. So I'll then have to also understand, and then we meet halfway. And then we just find something that works for the client. Yes.
Okay. So if I'm like on a quest to be a stylish woman, right? Does it mean that I only get to be stylish only when I'm going to events, or automatically there's like a 360 that happens in my life? I mean, we also live in an era, social media, where people just type whatever and whatever they want on people's comment sections.
Yes.
Does that affect me in any way here? I can be stylish but still be one person who just posts nonsense on social media on other people's posts.
You mean having a good image?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, there has to be. I always say if you want, because I want to be a classy person. But when they end up just being classy, and then the way they act,
and the way they talk.
Yeah, like what you're saying, kuti munhu zvaanenge achiposta nezvaari
Zvakatosiyana, yeah.
Sometimes you see these comments and then you click.
Say exactly. That's why I'm asking.
Actually see she's a beautiful person. So zvinobatanidza zvese izvozvo. Kana watoti you now want to be someone who has a good personal image, even your digital image has to be on point. What you post, the words you use, you can't just say anything. You can't just post anything. So it's a package, the whole package.
Okay.
Yes.
So I asked because I then wanted to know, is it also part of the process when you are working with someone, when you're then styling someone? Or pane vamwe vokutoti avandikwanise kuvaudza.
Well, usually, I haven't really had a client who I had to then touch on their digital image.
Okay.
Usually it's just the personal image, how they dress. With the social media, I don't really then go to see unless there's some who say, I want to build a personal brand. So what should I post? Those I can help.
Okay.
But, with others, it's just how they dress.
Okay. So how does being a brand influencer mean to you? And how do you balance authenticity with promoting brands?
Okay. For me, being a brand influencer, I feel like it's being an ambassador of a certain, let's say, service and a product. And I feel like people now have to trust, okay, what you are promoting is the real deal. So I feel like I have that task to, how can I put it? The people who follow me and it, I feel like
they trust your word.
Yes, good. You cannot tell what mafuta anoita.
That means
trusting your word. So I feel like that is on me to then be someone arukutaura. I just don't promote things or just sell things. I feel like I have that task for people to to gain trust in something, and I have to be real about it. Yeah, because people are trusting you with their lives, with their skin, with their hair. So I have to be honest. I feel like it's a big task.
It's a big task, right?
Yes.
So then my next question would be, how do you choose brands to work with?
Yes. Well, what happens usually is the brands approach me. The brands approach me. And it's mainly because of sometimes the topics that I post, like Tanshtarajama bras. So someone says, oh, it's a hot topic on Flo's page. Or maybe people are saying, okay, we love the strapless bras, but atozo tomoana kopi. So then brands then come to me to say, Flo, we have the strapless bras that people are looking for.
Okay.
Can we advertise them on your page? So yeah. And then when they come, I then look good, okay, this brand, this business, what are they all about? Are they providing what they are selling or what they're telling us they have? The quality and also the experience. I usually don't promote something I haven't experienced myself. Kakawanda. Especially if it's kumafuta, even the hair, the clothes, I have to experience it first. So that when I'm telling the people, I know what I'm talking about.
Because you have a huge following. You don't want to then mislead people.
Exactly, to mislead people. Because I always think these people are trusting me. But okay, Flo has said this works. I don't want them to then go and have a different experience or disaster in their lives because of this thing I've promoted. So it's the brands that approach me. And then when they approach me, do not I really want to work with. Yeah. And if it's making sense and it aligns with my values, I go for it.
Okay. Then there's the issue of wearing short stuff, short dresses and everything. Is there a way of anyone wearing something short but still look classy? Or is it like a certain type of body? Or is it only for like maybe short people or...
Well, with short clothes, what you just need to do is you need to balance. When your thighs are out, just make sure the bust and the back is really covered.
Oh, you can't do both.
Yes. The moment you show your thighs and your cleavage, you look tacky. Yes.
Okay.
So you want to keep it balanced. When I show my thighs, when I'm wearing something very short, the top has to be covered. You see how sometimes, let's say someone is wearing a very short skirt over a long sleeved top, aka cover. Balance.
Okay.
You feel like, okay, they're showing their thighs, but okay. Or when you're showing the cleavage and then kwese could cover it gives a balance. You don't want to show everything at once. You look like you're seeking attention somehow.
Thank you. You should pay Flo for this, you see? But here we are getting all these tips. So what advice would you give to an upcoming influencer who's aspiring to who wants to build their brand but without compromising their values?
Just be yourself. Just be yourself. People will fall in love with your real self.
Guys, just be yourself. You know that
just be yourself.
Because you just be yourself. You
Well, the person you are, Kumba. The person you are to your friends.
I think that's a better explanation.
Yes, just do genre to it. I've noticed this. This is why we have certain influencers ku TikTok who are vaka grab attention even because they were just being themselves. Yes. So I think ukangoita, what you do, you're doing what you love and you're doing something that you have a passion for and you do it the normal way. Because chaitika before vanhu vangava pressure yekuona zvinhu zvinhu pa social media. You know how Instagram is like. Instagram shows us the perfect picture. So vanhu, they are looking for people they can relate to.
Yes.
If you're a mom and your babies are giving you a hard time, show that side. But you know what? Sometimes my house is a mess. And it's normal. And then people will fall in love with that because they'll realize, oh, okay, so she actually...
also go through this. She goes through the same thing.
So people are looking for things they can relate to. So just be authentic and just do your things the way you do them. People will fall in love with that.
Okay. So do you ever feel pressure like on you? I mean, you have a large following, especially on Facebook. Yes. And I'm sure you get a lot of people who say, Flo, you are my role model and whatnot. Those bad days you just... because I think everybody has bad days. Yes. But do you ever feel pressure, though, when you get those messages from people who say, you're my role model, I like what you do?
Well, the only pressure that I feel is when I have to go out of the house. Because now, because of the numbers that are growing, you now get people recognize you in the streets. Or let's say, wango pinda shop and then so the only pressure that I feel is to maintain that, because when you're posting your pictures, I've posted my pictures, maybe I've put a bit of filter on them, So they expect this to see
see
that,
that,
in
exactly.
real life. Or for me, it's because I'm a stylist. So you can't really play.
Yeah, you
when
can't
it
get
comes
out
to
of
what
the
you
house
wear.
looking funny.
Yeah, because they'll be like, she tells us to look good, but
look at how she looks.
Yeah, she was looking
Eish.
like a mess. So that's the pressure that I have. But I can't really say a pressure really big, because I also try to let people know that, you know what, you can't always be glammed
Yes,
up.
some days.
Yeah, you can be laid back sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you always have to think twice when you're leaving the house.
Yeah.
So yes, no gonna sangana na mingi.
And
And some will say, can I please take a picture?
Yeah.
Bonnet.
Yeah.
So looking ahead, what's your vision for your personal brand, and how do you plan to continue growing in the future?
Well, the vision that I have for my personal brand, I wish to actually grow and, have maybe like a fashion school. Yeah. When I started, I never saw it like that, but I'm seeing that that's where it's going. Because in my head, I thought, kupfeka, tese tongopfeka. So I thought it was simple, but I'm actually realizing that people are constantly seeking help when it comes to how they dress, how they present themselves. So I feel like, I would actually love to move in that direction where I'll have a grooming and etiquette school.
Nice. Nice.
Sure.
And obviously, I have brothers who watch this show all the time, and I thought to myself today, let me just be kind, Is Flo married? Is she in a relationship? Is it complicated? Is it a conversation that we can have, or it's a no-go area?
Well, currently it's, I don't know. I don't know. When I have an answer, I'll keep you posted.
You will let us know.
Yes, I'll let you know. Yes.
So, okay, when it comes to love, where do you stand, please? Where do you stand? Is it like something that you are into, or is something that's like really like out out of sight, out of mind?
It depends. It depends with the stage where I am at that moment.
Okay.
There are times, especially after a breakup, not as serious in life.
Yeah, not as
my business
focused.
ideas. Exactly.
Yeah.
So it just depends. Really,
depends.
you've just made me think about, because I think now I think it's in the back of my mind. I'm not really thinking about it. Yeah.
Well, my brothers, I'm sorry, I tried. But I think kana wakasimba. Try, like, you never know. But it's at the back of your mind. But anyway, thank you so much for coming, Flo.
Thank you so
really
much for
appreciate
having me. Thank you so much.
I'm really sure also our viewers were able to get 1 or 2 tips, and also they're gonna then follow. If you follow Flo on her Facebook page, trust me, you will not remain the same. Trust me. She says things in the most polite way. You won't get offended. Because I know correct as and you then become like a better person. Now, before we go, is there anything else that you want to say? Where do we follow you for those that don't know you and all that?
Yeah, for those that don't know me, they can follow me on my page, Flo the Stylist. Yeah, that's where I share all the grooming and etiquette tips. It's a fun page. Yeah,
It
like
is.
what you said, you will not remain the same. Because there's so many things you realize that, I didn't know I was doing this wrong. So yeah, it's an edutainment. Is that the word?
Yes.
Yeah, an edutainment page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do you research on the things that you post, or is it that it just comes to you when you're sitting there like, let me tell my people?
It comes naturally. At the same time, naturally, I have to
Then research that.
Yes,
Oh.
I have to research, because you want to tell people what you're sure about and the right information. So I do
okay.
research.
All right. So from us, you just want us to follow your page. There's nothing else.
Follow my page, and if you need a stylist, let's say you are a business person, you are a church leader, you are, whatever position that you're in, and you feel like you could do with a personal stylist, someone who can help you polish up your personal image and your professional image, please do get in touch with me.
How do we get in touch with you? Because obviously, DM me on Facebook.
Yeah, they can get in touch with me on 0777 393 338.
Okay.
Both calls and WhatsApp.
Almost good day. Mato. Yo. And also before we close off, let's do rapid fire questions. Then we close our show.
Okay.
One piece of clothing you can't live without.
A blazer.
Okay. What's your favorite color to wear?
Red. I love red.
Morning person or night owl?
Night owl.
What's the one grooming product you swear by?
A deodorant. Yeah, or an antiperspirant. Yeah.
Okay. Heels or flats?
Heels. Heels.
Okay. Oh, all right. So there you have it. Thank you once again, Miss Flo the Stylist, for coming through, and you were really looking the part.
Thank you.
Like the stylist that you are.
Thank you for having me.
And I'm sure I speak for me and these ones that are watching that we are definitely going to flood your WhatsApp number because pakupfeka apa panoda kuti tiwanirwe nyasha naJehovha wakawanda vedu because zvinhu zvacho hatisi tese tine chipo chacho chokugona kubatanidza hembe, so I think we can do with a little bit of help here and there. Although Flo did mention though that machankura kwalangwa diwa mari if you're going to go to Flo. But we really appreciate you for coming. Do make sure that you follow on all her social media platforms and get yourself some help. Otherwise, from me and the crew behind the scenes, thank you so much. We have a lot of shows right here on this channel. We have On The Sport, we have Genius Kids, Sending Stories, the Spotlight with Yvonne, and Life and Stuff. So so I'm saying this to say subscribe. Okay, turn on the notification button so that if anything goes live, you're the first one to watch it and you don't miss out. Because anything and everything, we tell you about it. From me and the crew behind the scenes, it's goodbye for now. See you next time.